Travel Mail visited Kenya to find out if the country is safe for tourists after the recent political turmoil, and who better to ask than Virgin boss Richard Branson, who reassured us that Kenya is back on its feet, and he gave us a sneak preview of the future of air travel and his damning opinion of the T5 crisis. Is your being here as well confidence that Kenya is safe again as a tourist destination?
Kenya's suffered enormously in those horrible 6 months. And a lot of the hotels are empty. A lot of people who worked in those hotels have been laid off. Peace has come back to Kenya, and so obviously trying to encourage people to come and visit this country and get it kick-started is important.
What would you say to people who are worried about coming now?
I don't think there's nothing to worry about. I mean, as it turned out, even when the problems were here, they were not in areas where tourists went, so there were no tourists affected. Would certainly encourage people to come back to sort of kick-start Kenya again. And the price of coming to Kenya is a lot less than going anywhere else right now.
Just ask you, now you've opened up and it's been about a year that the new route to Kenya. What's your favourite thing in Kenya? What would you tell?
The people. Look at you. I mean, just
Four wives.
I mean, yeah. Well, I haven't been able to, get the benefit of being an elder Maasai yet, but I went to my bedroom. There's no wives there. I mean, what's happening here? I got the cows today, though. I'm allowed 4 wives, 4 acres of land. I can choose where, and 4 cows. But so I got the cows. But
your new T3 facility. I read the other day that it's been attracting thousands of new passengers. What do you think that it's got that T5 hasn't, and what do you think of the T5 debacle?
As far as our new facility, it's far quicker to get to from London. Maybe about 20 minutes quicker. When you get to it, we advertise 10 minutes from the facility to the lounge. In fact, on average, it's about 5 minutes, and it's painless, and we've also built a new facility for all our passengers, so it's not just for the business class passengers. And T5, perhaps they should have tested it before they opened it.
For joy when T5 went wrong, or because it was a bad thing for aviation generally? Do you think it was reflected badly on?
No, I do actually think it was a bad thing for aviation generally. I mean, we were thoroughly annoyed that originally that British Airport decided just to hand that airport on a plate to British Airways. We sort of reminded them that they weren't the flag carrier anymore. They were just another airline, a private airline. But anyway, we as a result, we managed to negotiate a new terminal for ourselves, and we managed to get it open before Terminal 5. But I suspect on a global basis, the debacle was not good for Britain, I think, and
how would you have handled it differently from?
Well, I think we would have tested it. That's all I can say.
What's your stance on mobile phones being used on planes?
I think that in the same way that on trains there are mobile phone sections, there should be mobile phone small areas on planes that people can use if they want to use them. As long as I believe the CA have said that there's no technical issue with it. I wouldn't want somebody to sit next to me using a mobile phone, but I would be very happy for them to get up and go somewhere and use it. The next really fun, adventurous thing we're doing is space travel, and in July we unveil the mothership, which will take the spaceship up to 60,000 feet. It'll come out of its hangar. It's going to be an all 100% composite aircraft again. Wingspan nearly as big as the A380 wingspan. But the wing is so light that you could, 2 people standing either end of this wing could lift it themselves, which I believe is the forerunner of future aircraft. Well, the initial cost is $200,000, so £100,000.
Cross trips.
Cross
trips. Yeah. 2020.
I mean, some of these girls like I got a bit of stiff neck. Really exciting thing that could come out of this. It's not guaranteed, but our engineers believe it's going to be possible. Is suborbital airline travel using similar technology to whisk people from London to Australia in an hour or two. Now whether I'll see that in my lifetime or whether it'll be in my children's lifetime, I'm not sure. But just pushing people out of the Earth's atmosphere and then straight back down again may well be possible, and that'll be the next program that our team will be looking at after we've got this program sorted.
You say it'll be you and your family on the first flight.
Yeah.
So there'll be your.
My mother and father, hopefully. My dad's just we had his 90th birthday last week, so he's asking us to hurry up. and my mother's 88, and my two children. My wife has decided to stay grounded.
Right.